Hi, I'm Michael Santos with the Earning Freedom podcast and the Prismerfester website, where I work to help people who are really going through the criminal justice system or people who are coming out of the criminal justice system. And I'm really excited to participate at the University of Washington and work with Dr. Tews and others at the University of Washington. Particularly, I want to reach out to the students. So I know that I'm going to be speaking to Dr. Tews' class, and so I wanted to send out this really quick little video with some suggestions for you to ask questions and get involved in steps that we can take together to help improve outcomes of the criminal justice system. I know that's something that you're all focused on in Dr. Tews' class, and I know that it's a really heavy lift. When you think about improving outcomes of our criminal justice system, we really have to think about how many people emerge from prison and really just embark upon this really difficult challenge where they face struggles getting into the job market, they face struggles getting in sustainable housing. They really face struggles in every area of their life. And it's my job as somebody who's gone through the system to try and help them. And I know that as your job as future criminal justice scholars or law enforcement professionals is to really improve the outcomes of our criminal justice system so that we can build safer communities. But it's important to understand the environment and surroundings where many of the people who are serving time, where they live, and the challenges that they face. And I'm going to be speaking about that when I'm visiting you in your classroom and also in the live auditorium. I'll be totally transparent to explain my experiences. And what's made all the difference for me was that I had this very solid, deliberate plan. I knew where I was, and I knew that I was going into a labyrinth or a maze, but I also knew how I wanted to emerge. And because I knew how I wanted to emerge, I was able to set these deliberate plans in place that could help. A lot of the people in prison, they don't have that same level of clarity, and it's my job to try and change that so that we can resolve some of these challenges, such as the revolving door of prisons that exist around our country, where people go inside and they come out and they can't seem to make it. They go back inside, and that's why it started that cliche of the revolving door of prisons. But part of the challenge is that we don't really understand what happens to people while they're inside. And as Dr. Tews is trying to do with you students in the class, it's to get you thinking about how we can provide some helping skills for those who are serving time inside. And we do that with communications, by helping people develop their communication skills. That's certainly what helped me, and I hope that you will ask me questions about that when I'm speaking. Writing skills, incredibly important, and it's a skill that many people in prison, to the extent that they can develop them, can truly overcome the challenges of serving time and returning to society. Collaboration, we should develop skill sets to help people learn how to work together, develop a teamwork mentality so they're not only going through the challenges themselves, but with others. And think with others, and also think back on, help individuals reflect on what types of decisions they made in the past that led them into the current circumstances. Because when we can do that, we truly can begin building a process for change and showing other people how they can change their lives. And so one of the things that I am doing through my work is I have this podcast you see on the bottom of the screen there. It's called Michael Santos Earning Freedom. If you have access to an Apple computer or just access to the iTunes account, I'd encourage you to listen to the Earning Freedom podcast, because on that podcast I'm sharing strategies that got me through prison, and I'm also interviewing other formerly incarcerated people, and we're really just spreading more awareness and doing this collaborative type of teamwork. And I'm calling out for interns. So if any of you are interested in helping resolve what I consider to be one of the greatest social injustices of our time, I hope that you'll reach out to me, either when I'm there in class at the University of Washington in Tacoma, or reach out to me directly. My contact information is right there on the slide, at the top of each one of these slides. It's michael@michaelsantos.com. There's my URL, michaelsantos.com, and I even give you my cell phone number so you can call or text anytime. If you are interested in working as an intern with me to help put those skill sets that you are learning at the University of Washington into real life practice, please reach out because I could absolutely use your help. Thank you very much. I am Michael Santos with michaelsantos.com, and I really look forward to sharing my story with you and to responding to any questions that you have. While I'm there, I will absolutely be letting you know how these principles of collaboration, teamwork, writing, communication skills, how all of that got me through each stage of the journey. And I'll talk about how some of the criminal justice professionals influenced me along the way. Thank you very much.